The National Basketball Association plays its All-Star game this afternoon under the Silver Dome in Pontiac, Michigan. Pistol Pete Maravich of the New Orleans Jazz, hobbled for a year now by a bad knee, will start at one guard for the Eastern Conference. He was voted there by the fans, but in a poll of Eastern Conference players, only 4 of 99 thought Maravich should even be on the team. It may be hard to sympathize with a 30-year-old man, even a perennial loser who makes about $700,000 a year. Then you remember what might have been. The disdain of his peers, the frustration of being a loser in 8 of his 9 pro seasons. These have dogged Maravich throughout his professional career. A career that's in jeopardy now from a serious knee injury. But what a promising career that was. 9 years ago, when CBS News first visited Maravich, back there at Louisiana State, when Coach Press Maravich, Pete's father, was calling the tune.
What the hell kind of pass that? Was that a hook pass, Sky? Hook pass, Sky?
Those were the days, my friend. 3,667 points in 3 years, more than any college player in that span. Maravich played basketball with grace and flair, with abandon, and above all with joy. Because, as Press Maravich told Haywood Hale Broun then, that's the way it was planned.
I kind of foresaw the future in that I wanted him to become a basketball player. And by building a goal in the back of my yard and shooting there by myself, he would come over and watch me. I would enjoy myself shooting. He came over and he asked me for a shot. He said, "Looks easy." He took the shot like all little kids. He threw an underhanded, a two-hand underhanded shot, missed the basket completely. He said, "Why didn't mine go in?" I said, "Well, because you can't beat the old man." And I said, "I have to teach you." He said, "Well, then teach me." And then from that day on, it became a competitive game with us in basketball.
What I try to do is just give the spectators their $3 or $3.50 a ticket worth of enjoyment. And I feel like if we can go out there and put on a show and also win the basketball game, that it's just great for the game, and it's great for the fans, and it's great for the team.
When Broun checked on Maravich again 2 years later with the professional Atlanta Hawks, a Gaylord Ravenel mustache had sprouted on that Tom Sawyer face. There was glory there, too. Last-second baskets that won ball games, the flair and the abandon remained, but the joy was going fast. In Atlanta, Maravich lived well on $400,000 a year, but he didn't live high. Some teammates resented his fame, his salary, maybe even his talent. And the public hot dog was a recluse, guarding his private life as if already he were trying to keep the fun from slipping away.
I don't really think I enjoy playing basketball as much as I did when I was a kid, because when you're a kid, you have no pressures and everything's fun to you. The game of pro basketball is really a type of sport that has so much pressure in it, and you have to supply whatever you can every night, because it's the most demanding sport of all, I think.
But still he endures, even if now it's more work than play. In a recent game between the Jazz and the New Jersey Nets in an Ivy League gym in Princeton, Maravich played before half as many fans as he used to draw at LSU. He plays with an ugly brace that protects his torn and frayed ligaments, but prevents him from cutting sharply, from jumping. He plays for a loser.
I think any athlete is plays any particular sport will tell you, if he's honest with himself, that the only time you're really happy is not when you're going to pick up your paycheck, but if you're winning. And if you're winning, then it's the greatest thrill in the world and the greatest fun in the world. I don't play the game for personal statistics. It means nothing to me. It doesn't change my check one iota. So I'm not concerned with what Pete Maravich does in the court. I try to do what I can do to contribute toward a team victory. I'm only one person. I'm only one player. I think Pete Maravich has been judged as one franchise. And I don't think you can ever do that, because one person and one player has never won a championship.
The damaged knee could go at any time, any moment. And if it does, the brilliant career is over. Maravich is resigned to that. But he won't leave voluntarily the game that has been his entire life, even if sometimes he wonders about the way that life turned out.
I wish my dad would have put a tennis racket in my hand, because then it would have been just me. And it would have just been me. I wouldn't have had to please anybody but myself. And, or golf.
Ow! What the heck kind of pass that? Was that a hook pass, Sky? Hook pass, Sky?